I'm not sure if there's anybody here yet, but I am early because I'm having a time. This is my first live, and what I have set up is with my phone, and then I also have my laptop because I can't seem to download Chrome on my laptop in order for it to work, but I think that this is gonna work, hopefully. Let me know if you guys can hear me as well too. But I am early, so I'm not sure. Oh, hello, Karen. I briefly seen your message that you sent me on Instagram as well too, so we'll talk about that today. Oh, yay, Stephanie. Hello, Beth. Can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody see me okay? Is this all right? Yay, you did. I'm early, Stephanie, so you're good. Perfect. I'm glad. So I'm gonna, like I explained, I don't think there was too many online, but I do have my laptop down here where I am kind of looking at the chat. I can still see the chat on my phone pop up, but I'm using my phone for the camera because I couldn't get Chrome downloaded to my laptop to use my laptop for the camera. So I hope this works, but I will kind of be looking definitely at the camera and looking down on my laptop to see the comments. So I'm so happy. I have 7 people here, so I'm excited. So excited to be doing my first live, you guys. And I'm still early, so we're just gonna wait another 10 minutes. I just wanted to make sure that everything was working properly and that we were all good to go. Hello, Lori from Wisconsin, nice. Well, everybody knows I'm from Canada, so I'm in southern Alberta here in Canada, and today I took a sweater. I had a whole bunch of errands to do this morning, and I wore a sweater and then I wore a puffy vest over top because it was literally 8 degrees, which I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I want to say it's maybe like 40, 42. And right now it's like 22 degrees. So once I got home, I was sweating, but I'm in the basement in my office right now, so it's always a little bit cooler down here. So I just left my sweater on, but it is definitely warming up. So, but it gets cool overnight. Yay! Oh, hello, Colorado. Oh my gosh, I want to go to Colorado so bad. It's definitely on like my top 5 list. Hello, Nan. I'm so glad that you're here. It's so nice talking to everybody. I recognize all of the names. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely Colorado is top 5, but first I want to go to San Francisco in the United States. I've been a few places in the United States, mainly like kind of northern parts, but I think the first thing that we want to go to is San Francisco and see Alcatraz, because I don't know if it's going to be closing or what, but I definitely want to go and see Alcatraz before maybe they think about closing Alcatraz. But I heard it's kind of a wait list. I'm not sure what's going on with COVID. We probably won't even be able to travel probably for the next year or so anyways, but definitely want to go and see Alcatraz. Hello, Beth, Arkansas. Ohio, 95 degrees, 110 degrees in Arizona. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was what we were getting all summer here. We actually got like 100-degree weather it was 8 weeks. I know if you guys watch my channel religiously, we had such a heat wave and we had no rain for almost 8 weeks. It started at the end of June and finally we just got that break. We've gotten some moisture and now it's kind of cooling off, which is nice. I swear, sometimes in Canada we only have 2 seasons. It's either summer or winter, so... Oh, Gail, good. I'm glad you got your Keto Chow. I was wondering about you. I know Connie got hers as well too, so I hope you enjoy them. Hopefully maybe you can try some of the recipes that I have on YouTube, especially the cream cheese bars. Those are really, really good, and they would work with any flavor as well too, Gail, so try that out. Oh, I want to go to San Francisco so bad. Yeah. So much to do, I would think, probably in San Francisco. I definitely have to start walking though, because it looks like it's really, really hilly there. Oh my gosh, North Carolina, you guys are still all really, really hot. Hey, it's crazy. Karen, you're still having a hot summer in Ontario, hey? Well, soon. Wait a couple weeks. That's what it's like in Canada. Wait a couple weeks and, you know, the weather will change just like that. Oh, another Janet. I love that. Oh, new to your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Red Lion. I've never heard of that. What, are you close to a major city? I've never heard of Red Lion before. Pennsylvania. California, I should be at work and should be watching. That would be something I would be doing if I was at work. I would be watching like one of my favorite YouTubers when they go live. I'm guilty of that too, so don't worry. We won't tell anybody. Hot and humid in Wisconsin. Yeah. You guys probably still have, you probably have a hot summer. Because you guys, Wisconsin gets snow in the wintertime, right? Or am I wrong? North Carolina. Yeah, that would be nice. I have so many places that I want to go and visit in the States. Like I said, I've been to Seattle. So I've been to Washington. I've been to North Dakota, South Dakota, and I've been to New York. Actually, we took a trip to New York a few years ago. It was me and Jenna, my oldest daughter, who had moved to Banff. We went to New York together. It was a trip through school. It was fabulous. She would never go back. It's a little bit too busy for her, but I absolutely loved it. And I think Jimmy would really like it as well because he loves keeping busy on a holiday. So he doesn't like it, like going to a beach or something like that is not for Jimmy. He needs to keep busy, so. Yeah, snow. I thought maybe they would get snow, yeah. Oregon. Yeah, fall is in the air too here, Victoria. Yeah. Tennessee. Oh yeah, I'd love to go there too. Cinnamon bread. Oh, I know. The cinnamon bread and that pull-apart pizza is so delicious. Like I said, I mentioned I went to town today and got a whole bunch of groceries. That video will be coming up probably on Sunday, but you'll see in that grocery haul that I ended up buying some low-fat cheese, and I plan on buying some turkey pepperoni. I couldn't find it at the grocery store that I went to, but I want to get some turkey pepperoni, and since I got low-fat cheese, and I want to make that on my protein-sparing modified fast days because that has been delicious. You know what? They've all been delicious, those recipes that I have made. I was talking to Karen actually a couple days ago, and I was saying how much I love that cinnamon swirl bread. I eat it on my protein sparing modified fast days, just plain. And then I also have it on my keto days, and I put like a little bit of soy and nut butter on it because I am allergic to all nuts. And I have that on my keto days, and it is so good. I have it every day. So I think I need to start like doubling my recipe, or if I can even fit that much in my mixer with all of the egg whites. But I go through probably a loaf of that every like 4 days or something. So, oh yay! Hi, how are you? Keto. I'm sorry, I forget your first name. Is the Keto-licious Life. I'm so glad you made it. I haven't talked to you forever. I've been missing you on YouTube. Hi. Oh, Rosio. Hi, Rosio. Oh, muffins. That's a really good idea, Steph, for sure. Yeah, I think that cinnamon sugar bread is like revolutionary. Like it is so, so good. Hi. Oh, thanks, Pam. You know, Pam, you are so sweet. You bring tears to my eyes every comment that you make. I just want to say thank you so much for all of the kind comments that you write. I look forward to your comments every time that I post a video. You're always so positive and uplifting. I love that. I feel like you and my mom would get along really, really well, to be honest. She's like you, I feel like, always has kind things to say, and I love that. I know in my video that I actually posted today, I talk about that, and you know, talk about some of like the unkind words that have been said to me in my weight loss, and it is really, really hurtful. And you know, I just don't understand why everybody just can't be kind to one another, no matter what the situation is, you know, just be happy for them and talk to them, whatever they're going through. You know, you kind of want to just stop. Like, that's one thing that I take pride on myself, even when I'm at work and talking to people or even talking to strangers. I always, no matter how busy I am, I always just stop and be in the moment with that person, because you know what, everybody goes through heartaches and hardships. I do too, all the time. And you know, just to actually stop and listen to somebody, because they're obviously talking for a reason. They might not have anybody to talk to at home, or they can't talk to their children, or whatever the case may be. You know, just kind of stop and always listen and just be kind to one another and encourage others on their journey. You know, everybody that is here, all 21 of you, I'm sure has had weight loss issues as far as ups and downs. We all go through it. I have said numerous times, how many times have I lost weight? I've regained it back. And it's very, very hard and disheartening, right? So sometimes you just need to talk to somebody and listen to what they're saying and just encourage each other to do good things in this world. I just don't understand why people can't just be nice. Maybe it's a Canadian thing, I don't know. But I must say, all of my subscribers, you guys, are the absolute best. I have had no negative comments whatsoever on this channel. And I thank you guys for being here for sure. So let me catch up. Let me catch up on everything. Yay! Hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. Oh, thank you. That's right. You can make somebody's day even by just giving them a compliment or just even stopping and talking to them. You know, I sometimes think about my dad, because my mom and dad aren't together anymore. And, you know, especially my dad is so such a social person. So he is 80 years old and he stops and talks to absolutely everybody. And, you know, there's a lot of people that know my dad. And so I always just kind of think of him, because he doesn't really have a big social group that he talks to. He hangs out with a few guys for coffee in the morning, but other than that, like, his social group is kind of like me and my family and his grandkids, right? So I always kind of think of him as well too, to just be kind. And like, I hope anybody that meets my dad, because he is a social person, I hope they just kind of stop and talk to him and have some patience with him, because he does like to visit. Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice. A fellow Canadian from Toronto. That's another place I want to go, Toronto. I haven't been anywhere further. Well, I've been to Newfoundland, but I've only been to Manitoba, and then between like Manitoba and Newfoundland, I haven't been anywhere in between. So there's still a lot of Canada that I need to see. But I've been out west pretty much the whole, like, I've driven out there a few times because, like I've said, my brother lives out in Vancouver. So aw, thanks, Pam. That's so sweet. Trenton, Ontario. Oh, they have a base, an Air Force base out in Trenton, actually. I've never been there, but there's a few people that I know from Air Force here in CFB Suffield that get posted to Trenton. Alabama. Oh, Jennifer, how hot is it in Alabama? And hello from Iraq. Nice. Alabama. I would like to go there too. There's a lot of places. Like, when Jimmy and I retire, we plan on selling the house and then investing that money. This is probably going to be in a few, like 5-10 years, but and then just invest all of that money and then just kind of live off our pension and travel, like just absolutely travel throughout the United States. I've heard that you can like stay in the United States for 6 months at a time. So I said to Jimmy, I said, we'll just stay there for 6 months and then we'll pop back up to Canada and then go back down to the States again. I love the United States. I am such a huge fan. 97. Oh my gosh, you are hot there too. Aw, thanks for the comment, Jen. I'm glad that everybody's loving my videos. I try to really come up with some like unique topics and just kind of all around topics as far as like keto and the protein sparing modified fasting, some new recipes. So I still drink hot tea. That's amazing. That's like my dad. No matter how hot it is, he will still drink hot coffee, and his coffee has to be boiling. Like it has to be really, really hot. Not far from Trenton. Okay, never heard of that, Sterling. And Toronto, yeah. I really want to go to Toronto, and I want to go and see I think the Hockey Hall of Fame is in Toronto, correct me if I'm wrong. And I also want to go and see the Wayne Gretzky bar or restaurant, or maybe he has both. But I definitely want to go to Toronto and see those. And Jimmy actually has a lot of family still in Toronto as well too. So that might be like a week's vacation, so. Oh, you'll get it, Jennifer. You just have to keep on trying. It's really hard. I think the hardest part of the protein sparing modified fast bread, I think, is the egg whites. So I've been using carton egg whites, and they work really, really well for me, to be honest, because we do have chickens. We have 2 chickens, as I'm sure you guys have seen in the videos. And one is still kind of like off and on laying, but our other one is consistently laying, but it doesn't equal a lot of eggs when you're only getting 1 a day, right? So that's why I mainly use egg cartons. I get the ones from Costco, and they've been working really, really well, but it does depend on like the temperature, the humidity, the heat, you know, the moisture, if you have any moisture in your mixer or anything like that. But keep on trying. You'll get it. You'll get it. And then you won't want to stop making it. I am in Alberta, Canada. Corpus Christi. Oh, that's, I didn't know that's where you were from Rosio. That's a huge rig place, isn't it, in Texas? A lot of rigs and oil rigs happen there. Corpus Christi. Yeah, I'm ready for fall too. I'm so ready for fall. I love fall and winter. I know, like, don't give me any negative comments, but I absolutely love winter. I have eczema, so most of the time it's under control, but when it does get really hot, like it has been this summer, I spend it all indoors because it is just too hot for me, and then my eczema flares up and it's just a hot mess. So I absolutely love winter, so. Yeah, the Costco egg whites are definitely the way to go. Oh, hey, Alan, you made it. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. That's a nice temperature, 79. I can live with that. Yeah, no, Kirkland is like the way to go. It's definitely more cost efficient for me. And like I said, with the cinnamon swirl bread, I've been making that like on repeat. So it's definitely more cost efficient for me to do that. And it's been working well, right? I don't need my bread to like, unless it's sandwich bread, like the protein sparing modified fast bread is what I'm talking about, then I would probably like it to get a little bit more like height. But for my cinnamon swirl bread, I'm okay with getting it how I, you know, not too fluffy. I make it in like my silicone pans. You guys, did anybody get those silicone pans that I mentioned in my video? That was such a great deal. So I got mine for $26, and then the next day I noticed after I posted that video, it went up to $51. So that was quite, and I didn't want to like have that as the only link because that to me is quite a bit. Like it's still a good deal for all that you get, but I also linked a different one, and I think that one was $31. But if you're looking for a silicone pan set, don't buy them individually. Buy them as a whole entire set. That is the way to go. Oh, hey, Hope. Hope from Mission Keto is here. Thanks, girl. South Texas. I love winter only because I know it'll end. Oh my gosh. That's how I feel about summer. I'm sorry. That's the good thing about having seasons though for us anyways, right? I bake my protein sparing modified fast bread at night because it's so humid in North Carolina. It makes it hard to pee. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, that's a great idea because if it is too humid or there's too much moisture, depending if you have a central air or, you know, everybody, all of us live in different climates. So that's a great idea, especially once the sun goes down and everything like that. Less humidity for sure. Yeah, I always stock up on those Kirkland egg whites. Like I bought another pack today because I stopped at Costco. You guys will have to tune in for that grocery haul. I don't think I've ever spent so much money on groceries. It was absolutely crazy. I think my total came to, like, for both places, I went to Costco and Superstore, which is kind of like a Western Canada chain. I spent $500. Like, there's only 3 of us here in the house, but it needed to be done. I needed a big stock up. Yeah, Stephanie, the pizza pan is awesome. I have a really, really exciting recipe that's going to be coming out. I think I'm going to post it on Monday, but you guys will definitely want to see that. I'm just going to give you a hint with one word, and it's pie. It's going to be good. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. I feel like it's going to be like break the internet. It's going to be so good. Yeah, the silicone pan set for $28. It was such a good deal. Oh, yay, Victoria. You will absolutely love them. Arizona, somebody else from Arizona. Yeah, so the food prices, okay, so it is not just me. I think the food prices are going up as well. So I shared this with my Instagram stories, but I want to tell you guys a little story. So for the last year and a half, I've been bugging Jimmy that I wanted to get a pig to butcher, okay? So a lot of you know we are hunters. We hunt elk and deer. We have a full freezer full of venison for the whole entire year. We don't buy beef. We maybe buy beef steaks like once a summer to have on the barbecue because it is like AAA grade Alberta beef. But I've been bugging him to get a pig. So he's like, okay, yeah. And then I just kind of forget about it. Well, the other day I was so determined. I went on Kijiji and I found a pig that, well, it'll be dead when we get it, but I found a pig that we can butcher. It's a 200-pound pig and we'll get about 150 pounds of meat from that. So we know somebody that can smoke the bacon and smoke the ham for us, but I have not stopped talking about it for 3 days that I've known now. I've been looking on YouTube. Jimmy's been researching it because he butchers all of our meat. And I am so excited. I'm hoping that that will last us a year. We're not huge pork people, but I'm hoping that that is going to last us a year full of pork. And then we have our venison and then we're kind of set. And I also had mentioned that, like somebody said about chickens, and since we do have chickens, but our chickens are our pets, you know what I mean? Like they are laying hens, which we're grateful for, but they come called to their name. They follow us everywhere. You know, we let them out a few times a day and they're free range. And we would never like butcher our chickens. And I feel like butchering chickens is a lot of work. Like my mom, she was one of 10 girls on a farm, and they had to like do all that back in 1940s, and they had to butcher and do everything themselves and lived off the land. And like chickens are not one thing apparently that you want to butcher. It seems like a lot of work for kind of what you get, you know? So if we only have to buy chickens, that's going to be amazing. All right, let me catch up. How does the protein sparing modified work compared to keto? So Beth, on a protein sparing modified fast day, you are just worrying about your proteins. So everybody's gonna have different macros, but mine are about 100 grams of protein, and you only have 10 carbs, and don't go over 30 grams of fat. So those would be like relatively your macros for a protein sparing modified fast day. Now what I've been doing is I do 3 days of keto, and then I do 3 days of the protein sparing modified fasting. And then on Sundays is always a keto refeed for me. So I have like just higher macros, calories, and everything. But I alternate days between the keto and the protein sparing modified fast days. And then you don't go over 700 calories either on your protein sparing modified fast. So the main grasp of the protein sparing is that you're saving your muscle mass and you're getting a higher protein days out of that. So hopefully that makes sense. I list Maria's, if you watch on my videos, I do list Maria Emmerdge's, not her channel, but she does have a YouTube channel, which is really good, her website. I always have it linked down in my comments or in my description that you can go and figure out your macros as well too. And she has a lot of information on there about it. All right, North Carolina, we are starting to get inflation. Yeah, meat and eggs. So when I went to Costco today, it was like even the cost of pork. Like pork used to be really inexpensive here, but it's so expensive. Like you can't even buy 8 pork chops for less than, it was like $15. And I'm like, there's no way. And especially bacon. Bacon here is like a pound of bacon is like $6. Like it's expensive. I like pie too. Oh, Stephanie, you are gonna love this recipe. Yeah, you like pie. Wait until you try this recipe. You'll be able to eat a lot of this kind of pie. I can't say anymore. I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, a quarter cow. And I think if we didn't hunt, I think we would have like split a cow with somebody else and get like a half a cow, because there are people like, obviously we wouldn't butcher that ourselves. You would have to go to a butcher and do that. But yeah, a half a cow would definitely be the way to go. Yeah, pig. I'm so excited for the pig though. Oh, you do? Oh yeah, Stephanie, you do hunt too. Awesome. Good for you. So what do you hunt, just deer? Is that what you hunt, Stephanie? Here we're just lucky enough that we hunt deer, and then since we live off of a military base, I have mentioned before at CFB Suffield, it is a lot of protected land. And so the reason why they do hold elk hunts and why we get drawn is because all of the elk is starting to trample on all of that preserved land and all of that protective land. Like we have grasses. There's a whole bunch of things that are on the military base that is all protected. But it's just getting like the population is getting too much. So they do call it like a decrease elk population hunt. So that's why we do get elk and we do hunt elk. So we've been drawn now for, in November, we get drawn for, I think it's 3 days, and Jimmy and I both got drawn for 2 cow elk. So that's the female ones. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think like no pressure or anything like that. And we got drawn for actually all of our deer. So the muley buck, muley doe, a whitetail doe, and then we always get a whitetail buck tag because it doesn't, you don't draw for that. You have to buy it separately. But so if we tag out, we could be coming home with like 8 animals, which would be like amazing. Too bad some of you didn't live closer. I could be giving you guys venison. Love pork than beef. Really? Do you? See, I'm kind of like, I like pork, like I like the ham and I like bacon. Pork chops, of course, like I like, but those probably two, the ham part, like the shoulder picnic ham and then the ham and bacon are my favorite parts of the pig, but we'll definitely be eating all of it. Like I want to make pork belly. So Hope, I wish you were closer. I would be giving you some pork belly and, you know, utilize all that we can from the pig. Like being hunters, that's one thing that we do is we utilize everything that we possibly can from the animal. So I like it that it's like, you know, grass fed or grain fed for a pig. I'm not exactly sure what they eat, but there's no hormones or anything like that. So it's going to be good. Pam, everybody's on that pie. I can't wait. I wish that I could post it sooner, but I do have a sponsorship video that I do have to post tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm going to do the grocery haul for you. And then Monday is when you will see that video. So make sure all your notifications are on. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me. That's awesome. Oh, Aurora, like collarbones. I thought, so the first thing, hey Kristen, how are you? So yeah, the first time when I seen my collarbones, like I don't have prominent collarbones, but I started like feeling around there and they're not like prominent as far as sticking out or anything like that, but I could definitely feel them when I started losing weight. And I thought something was wrong. I was like, I think something's wrong. Like, I don't know if like this is right. Like, I feel like maybe something is dislocated or something's out of place because at 240 pounds, I never seen my collarbones before. So congratulations, girl. That's such a like non-scale victory. Awesome. Yeah, Maria Emmerich's, and that's how I got my macros. So Maria Emmerich's website does have the macro calculator for your keto days and for your protein sparing modified fast days. Oh, you butchered chickens. It's not so bad. Oh, you got me thinking, girl. I don't know. I always bug Jimmy and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we could like live off the land. You know what I mean? You always get this idea like to be self-sufficient and do all your canning and your vegetables and everything like that. But then I say to Jimmy, like, I would really miss my Amazon. How about you guys? Like, isn't that horrible? That's the first thing I think of is like, I would miss Amazon. Hey, Tara. How are you? I remember seeing you all the time and commenting, and then I lost track of you, but now I see that you're commenting again, so welcome back. I know, I'm so excited to be doing a live. Like, I'm so excited. This might be like a monthly thing for me. I'm a talker, so I really enjoy lives, and I really don't have, like, I'm like my dad, like I mentioned prior to this. We just have the gift of gab, right? That's why I started YouTube, is because I like talking. I haven't figured out my maintenance plan yet, Tiffany, so, oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm gonna do an update on that because obviously my last maintenance plan, it was a fail. I ended up gaining just over 20 pounds with I hit my goal weight last August of 2020 and I hit 133 pounds and I stayed there for a while until Christmas time. And then Christmas time is when it all just like, I don't know. You know what, to be honest, what happened, I think, is I wasn't consciously thinking about what I was eating. You know what, does that happen to you? Because that's what happened, and it happened for like 3 or 4 days and I was just like eating. It wasn't even the fact like I shouldn't be eating this. You know, I need to get back on keto. It wasn't even any of those thoughts. It was literally just eating, like just how I was when I was 240 pounds. I wasn't really consciously thinking about it at all. And I think it was just too many days off of keto and off of plan. Like, I don't think I can really go that long without having like another plan set in place for after that. So I'm going to work things differently. I'm still kind of playing with it, but I definitely want to do a video on that probably closer to the end of September when I get closer to my goal weight again. Yeah, the bacon. I noticed the bacon at Costco went up 10 bucks. Like it has. Pork used to be like the most inexpensive meat that you could buy here in Canada anyways. Like shoulder hams used to be less than $1 a pound. Now they are like $5 a pound for a shoulder ham, and it's ridiculous. So I think we'll end up paying $240 for the pig, and that's like the whole entire pig. And supposedly we'll get 150 pounds out of the pig, which I think will definitely pay for itself. So I think it's a good deal. Yeah. And continuing on with that maintenance, Tiffany, that's the problem. So I'm really good at either losing or gaining. And I think when you have a food addiction, I honestly think that's the problem, because when I'm losing, I do it good. If I'm on a roll, it's a mind over matter thing and I am gung-ho. And then like I just said, when I'm gaining and I'm off track, I can gain really, really easily. So it's trying to find that balance, you know, right? And that's what's hard. So I'm really going to have something in place. And even if I do go off the rails, like, you know, even on a weekend, like if Jimmy and I go somewhere on a Saturday, Sunday, and I plan on eating off meal, like just eating whatever I want, I need to have something in place for that Monday. You know what I'm saying? I need to really be proactive in that and stick to it. That's the key. Karen, you'll have to wait till Monday, Karen. Really, Nan? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I wonder if people are starting to panic. I wonder. Oh, thanks, Angela. Nebraska. Yeah, 2 elk. It is a ton of meat, because an elk is about has as much meat as 4 deer, like 4 bucks, and it's a lot of meat. So Jimmy has 2 kids. I have the 2 girls, which you guys know a lot about, and we give a lot of meat. Obviously, you know, you don't always get what you get drawn for, if that makes sense without sounding gross on here. But, you know, even though that I get 2 elk and Jimmy gets 2 elk, we might only bring home like 1 and 1. You know what I mean? Like 2 out of the 4, right? But regardless, it's still a lot of meat, which I love. Hi, Annie with the red hearts. I'm so glad you're here. Hunt deer, yeah. A lot of protective wildlife in North Carolina. Yeah, fishing. So I wish we had elk and moose. Also love bison. Yeah, see, bison. I was thinking about actually, I was talking to my coworkers about going maybe and getting like some bison burgers, because we do have like a few places that like butchers and stuff like that that do sell stuff like that, and I think that would be really, really good. Yeah, too bad you don't have elk or moose. Down here we don't have too many moose like down south in Alberta, but definitely up north there's a lot of moose, and a lot of people will even travel if they do get a moose tag. They'll go up north to get their moose. Jimmy used to fish though, but I'm allergic to fish, so it doesn't really make much sense unless, you know, Jimmy wants to kill me. Yeah, Hope, that pork belly. Tara, maybe you've said it already. I haven't got a chance to watch all your latest videos, but has the protein sparing modified fast been working in your weight loss? It has. I just actually posted a video today, Tara, so you might not have gotten a chance to watch it, but it is working amazing. So make sure you watch that video, and it shows you my weigh-ins. I give you a body update as well too. So I technically started August 1st. So I have all of the stats from then up until Saturday, which is my weigh-ins. So definitely go and watch that video that I posted today, and you'll be able to see my weigh-ins and how much weight I've been losing. It's been good. It's been good. I wish you were closer. I would give you some eggs. Oh, I want to get some more laying hens. I'm getting 2 dozen per day right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. That is another thing that Jimmy and I have been talking about, is getting some more chickens. So we want to get, I think, 2 more chickens, and then we'll have 4 altogether. So I'm thinking that will definitely help with egg productions. And you know, I'm still plan on, one thing that I do plan in my maintenance is that I still plan on making the protein sparing modified fast bread, because it is so good, and I can have it on keto days. It's just so low calorie and so good. So definitely if I could get more laying hens and they could be laying more, I would definitely utilize, and I would use those eggs for my protein sparing modified fast. It's just right now, I like to cherish the eggs right now that we get from our chickens. Oh, good for you, Stephanie. Arm muscles. I need to work on that. Hey, Mommy Does Keto. How are you doing tonight? Karen, I love deer meat. Grew up in a hunting family. What does elk taste like? So honestly, I don't find a difference between deer and elk. We don't even label our meats. Like, we don't label it deer or elk. You just kind of know, like, as far as steaks or tenderloins, because obviously an elk steak is going to be probably 2 or 3 times the size as a deer steak, and same with the tenderloins. It tastes like beef. It really, really does taste like beef. A lot of people say it tastes gamey, but the way that Jimmy butchers it, the amount of time that he leaves it to hang in the workshop, it just is perfect, and you don't get that gamey taste at all. Like the tenderloin, I had that, you probably seen that in a video, I think it maybe was today's video, and that tenderloin was so good. Like, think about in your restaurant when you order like a filet mignon. That's what elk tenderloin tastes like. It's melt in your mouth. It's delicious. Oh man, Aurora, like my arms, that is one thing that I did, like, because I've done my loose skin video, and my arms are pretty bad. I don't know if I would ever get it fixed, like surgically, because I heard it's pretty painful. And same with like the inner thigh, I heard it's pretty painful as well for the loose skin in that area. Yeah, bones, like when you feel your bones on your collarbone and especially your elbows, like I started actually feeling like my elbow bone and it totally freaked me out. Yeah, I can't butcher our chickens either. They are our pets. They definitely 100%. Hello, Jerry from San Antonio. Glad you're here. I see you comment all the time. Thank you. Yeah, Amazon drones. Great idea, Phil. Can you invent that, please? So then maybe I could live off grill and get my Amazon packages. No, I could never eat a pet. Once you name them, that's it. You can't eat them. Yeah, maintenance is harder than getting to your goal. I will say that. I've been to my goal weight, I want to say probably at least 6 times I've been at my goal weight. It's hard. It's really, really hard. But losing weight is hard too. So my husband butchers our chickens and roosters. I just can't. They sure are tasty too. Yeah, I bet you. Oh, you're lucky. I would love to have like turkeys as well too. That would be so neat to like butcher chickens and turkeys. And it's not the work that goes into it. I just feel like I love chicken, so I feel like it would be a lot of work and a lot of butchering in order to get what we would want from a chicken, like the chicken breasts and everything like that. But like Jimmy eats like the gizzards and like all of that sort of stuff. He loves all of that stuff off of like the chickens. We buy that all the time. The chicken livers, chicken hearts, all of it. Hi, Denise. Yeah, super good deal on the pig. I'm really excited about it. I think Jimmy's just tired of me talking about it though, because that's all I've been talking about. North Carolina. Oh, you're pregnant. Oh, congratulations, Tiffany. Oh, so happy for you. Yeah, I would imagine there's probably not a lot of waste on chickens for sure. That's the one thing, like I said before, if you're just joining the live right now, we've been kind of talking about we're hunters utilizing the meat, and I just talked about getting a pig, and we definitely plan on utilizing everything that we can from that pig. Aw, Maisie, is that Maisie Bell? I don't know. Some of these are probably short, like for your real name, but oh, you're from Canada too. I'm so happy. They just passed a law. Alan from Awesome Keto World. If you're not subscribed to him, make sure you go and subscribe to him. He is doing awesome, and he is getting close to his goal weight as well too. He says, here they just passed a law of pigs to humanely raise, which they cause a shortage of pork because we'll raise other animals. Interesting. See, and here we just passed like in Medicine Hat, and they just passed, or well, they're thinking about it. I don't think it's passed yet, about chickens, about backyard chickens in the city. So that's good. Hi, Gee family. My macros on my refeed days. That's a good question. I don't have my book here. I wish I did. So I want to say my carbs are 30. My fat, I think, is 90. No, that's right. Yeah, my fat is 90, and then my protein is 120. That's just going off of the top of my head. I only have a refeed day on the Sundays to kind of get more calories to kind of like shock my system as well too. But that's just off the top of my head, so. Stephanie, I will always track. Yeah, and that's just it. I think I have to come to the conclusion, and I say this, and I think I do, like, come to the conclusion that I have to track all the time, and then sometimes I just fall off the wagon. A lot of you are from North Carolina. Arizona. I've driven through Arizona because I've driven down to Las Vegas a few times, and we drive through a little part of Arizona, but love Arizona. See, that Jimmy would love to live in Arizona or Florida. He absolutely loves the heat. Yeah. Yeah, elk is very lean. Yeah. Elk and deer. Deer is leaner than elk, but elk still is very, very lean. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, the dirty keto, I think it stalls my weight loss too, to be honest. I just don't think that I can be living in doing like net carbs every day. I just don't think I can do that because that's what I tried with my last maintenance and it never worked for me. So I got to think of a different plan. Plan B, you guys. Yeah, it's close to goal, thinking about maintenance. You have to have a plan. Definitely, Brenda, I think we need to have a plan for maintenance. That's going to be key for success to keep it off, right? So you're not alone. It's going to be a struggle, but start thinking about it. If you're close to your goal weight, definitely start thinking about it for sure. Yeah, I know. See, 20 pounds back. And that's with me. That was the exact same with me. And it was a hard reality to kind of look at the scale and see that weight gain, but you can do it, girl. You've done it. You already know what to do. You can do it. I have 100% confidence in you. Yeah, the arms are a hard thing, and especially when it's summertime, you know, it's really, really hard to wear those tank tops with your arms, but just maybe is like you've said you've been working out as well too, right? So maybe just kind of keep on that. I don't know. The arm surgery really scares me. I've had a tummy tuck, like I had said, with my weight loss, and I would do that 100% over again. But the arms really, really scare me. And the scar is like fairly big. Not that that really bothers me, but I don't know. Something to think about, right? I think that would be like if I did get another surgery, I think it would be my arms though. Yeah. Wild turkeys. Oh, Stephanie. I really, I really want to get some wild turkeys. That would be so awesome to have a couple turkeys in the freezer. Nice. Yeah, go follow Alan, you guys. He's awesome. He's always so encouraging. Alan, that's what I like about you as well, too. You're always so encouraging and uplifting. I love it. Thanks, you guys, for following Alan. He's awesome. Definitely, there is a few on here that have channels. So if you do have a channel, make sure that you maybe put like, what emoji should we use? I don't even know. Like the pink, no, the purple heart. If you have a channel, put a purple heart so that people can go and follow you. I know Mission Keto is here. Mommy Does Keto is here. There's a bunch of you guys that are here right now, which I love. So thank you all for the support as well too. So put up those purple hearts, you guys, so people can go and follow you. That's right, Stephanie. It's how just keep on going. That's right. Yeah. I like my elk medium rare, but rare is still delicious. So good. Oh, Jennifer, you've been binge watching me. Thank you. Yeah, control. You know what? Are you doing protein sparing modified fast, Jennifer? I'm sorry if you maybe said it earlier in the comments, but that really helps with controlling your appetite because you are doing intermittent fasting. So let me know if you're doing that. But if you haven't been, I would recommend, if you don't want to do it 3 days, just try it for a day or try intermittent fasting with your keto already. So doing like a 16-hour fast and then, you know, eating with that 8-hour window and then doing a 16-hour fast. That really helps with your hunger control because that's what I do on my protein sparing modified fast days because you're only allowed 700 calories. And when I only have 6 hours, because I usually do an 18-hour fast before my protein sparing modified fast days, I only have 6 hours to eat. And if I can get all those calories in that 6 hours, then I feel full. So try that. Sorry if you commented already, Jennifer, but that's definitely one way to control your appetite. Oh, yay, you made it. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but you're Shop Sip Saute. Thank you so much. I noticed you comment on my videos as well too. All of you guys comment on my videos. You guys are absolutely the best. Yeah, you know what? Having like loose skin is, you know, it's the least of your worries. It really, really is. You know, you've overcome so much, and, you know, I try not to think about it or be self-conscious about it because I've worked so hard to lose over 110 or 107 pounds that I try not to think about it. So, Detroit. Hi, Jolie. Hi, June from Central Alberta. Where are you from? I'm down near Medicine Hat. Yeah, and that's just it, Aurora. Like the keto-fine, like as much as I love it, and I still will keto-fy a lot of things, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to have them every day. I'm going to be having them once a week, and I'm really going to consciously think about that. But having it every day and doing the net carbs and having that Quest cookie every day, having that Quest protein bar, yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, you're welcome, Alan. Thanks for subscribing to his channel. Mission Keto has a YouTube channel. Love her. I did a collab with her. She's such a great girl. Yeah, and that's what happened with me, Stephanie. So she said she was most likely to have a tummy tuck because of her muscles, and that's what happens. Because my firstborn, Jenna, she was almost 10 pounds. She was a big baby, and I had both of my girls C-sections. But that's what happened to me. There was a separation in my abdomen, whatever you want to call it, and they had to do that. They had to do ab repair and the tummy tuck. So yeah. Ellen is always so positive. Thank you. Mommy does keto. Make sure you go follow her. Yeah, everybody loves, you know what, this is such a really good support community as well too here on YouTube. So we support each other's channel. It's not a competition. Everybody has different content that they're creating and that they're bringing to the table. And, you know, we just want each other to succeed, and everybody has different inspiration and everybody has different motivation that they bring to the table in their videos. So, you know what? I'm all about helping there's been plenty of YouTube channels that have helped me. Michelle, who I hope she's here tonight. I haven't seen her comment from Life Adventures in Keto, but she was a huge support. There was like Life, I think it's Life with Kim. She gave me a shout out. It was huge. So you know what? It's not a competition. It's just by supporting one another with YouTubers. Yeah. And that's just it. Hope for Mission to Keto. Mission Keto has said I've been doing this 18 to 6 fast. It definitely makes a difference. If you've never tried the intermittent fasting, that's the way to go for sure. Kelly, okay, thank you. Oh, nice. Double dipping on that subscriber count. I love that. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, 3 C-sections. So Kristen, I have to have a tummy tuck. Started at 336 and I'm at 248. 3 C-sections. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's the only, unfortunately, there's no way. Like, I just had literally loose skin. If you haven't seen that video, I will definitely, it's if you go back to it or even search up Janet Greta tummy tuck, that video will come up. But that was the only way that I could get rid of that skin. It was just literally apron is what they call it, right? Stephanie, I only keto-fy on holidays. Yeah. Thanks, Kristen, for following everyone. Yeah, only special occasions. 5 feet tall, Stephanie. I thought I was, well, I feel like I'm short, right? But I'm 5'5", 5'6". Okay, so you know what? I want to try that Maria Emmerich's egg pudding, the chocolate egg pudding. Is that what you're resorting to, Aurora? Have you tried it? That chocolate egg pudding, is it really good? Because I do want to make that. It sounds delicious, but I just hope it doesn't taste like egg whites. Oh, for sure. Mommy does keto. I always will shout out all my good friends on YouTube here. So Jolie asked, do you still drink Keto Chow? That's a really good question. Do you still drink Keto Chow on your protein sparing modified fast days, or do you mix it with water on those days? So I have had Keto Chow on my protein sparing modified fast days, and I do have it with just water. It's okay with just water. It's on the days usually that I'm pressed for time, or sometimes honestly on those high protein days, I don't really feel like eating, like, because you don't have a lot of variety is the problem, right? With those days is because it's always lean meats. Excuse me. It's always lean meats. So sometimes if I have like one meal that is going to be like lean elk and a couple eggs or something, I'll sometimes have a Keto Chow shake because it's just easy and something different, right? Yeah, 3 C-sections. Yeah, I've had 2 C-sections. We need to start a group. Yeah, for sure. Go back and watch them, Kristen. I have a lot of like videos on my tummy tuck and my loose skin. Oh, Hope, gotta run. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you on here. Love you too, girl. Phil, you're lucky you're a man, Phil. I'm telling you, you don't have to go through all of that. It wasn't too bad, to be honest, but the first one was more difficult than the second, because the second I knew what I was expecting, but... Tiffany, you're 4'10". The chocolate pudding is delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna give that a try. It looks really good. I think the key, probably, correct me if I'm wrong, is to make sure it's pretty like well blended and smooth, right? Yeah. Oh good, it doesn't taste like egg whites. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try because I bought some eggs today from Costco, like I was mentioning earlier in the live, and I can easily boil those and use the egg whites. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that on one of my protein sparing modified fast days. I know, that's what I mean. Keto carbs, like no hard-boiled eggs in the pudding. They say it doesn't taste like egg whites though. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. So many of us have had C-sections. Big babies. I feel like maybe babies are like bigger now. Like I don't remember, but mind you, I was almost 10 pounds too. So my mom had to have a C-section with me too. Really? Mommy does keto. The protein pudding is delicious. Tastes like the pudding packs by Jello. Like, okay, that is mind-blowing, you guys. I definitely have to give that a try. All right. I'm gonna try it on my next protein sparing modified fast day that I have, probably a next week video or something like that. I'll make it for you guys, and I'll have a true taste test. Yeah, blend the bejeebers out of it, I bet. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have a Ninja blender, so I'm thinking that that would probably work, right? Blend, blend, blend. Yeah, refrigerated. But I always like my pudding cold. Oh, Kim is here. Hi, Kim. Thank you so much. I literally was just talking about you and saying how you gave me a shout out that was months ago, and I am forever grateful. You know that, girl. I love you. So yeah, if you guys don't already, I'm sure everybody here does. All things Kim. She has a YouTube channel, a really successful YouTube channel. She's pregnant. She has like, what is it, 98 days, Kim? I'm so happy for you and excited for you to meet your baby. And I cannot wait to find out what the gender is going to be. Hey, Ran can cook. I love that. Thank you so much for all the shout outs on the Keto Chow lives that they do. I really appreciate it. Definitely, you are one person that always gives me a shout out on there, and you guys, you have gotten me a lot of subscribers. So thank you so much for always being so kind, giving me a shout out. 6'3", holy. Oh my gosh, 9'12". Your mom had you naturally. Oh man. Twins. Wow. You know what? I don't want to ruin it again. I've already like mentioned a few things, but Rand Can Cook, I have made pudding out of Keto Chow, and it is so good. You'll see it in an upcoming video actually. I want to do more of those. I love making other things other than just Keto Chow shakes. I really enjoy those, and everything I've made has turned out really good. And if you guys are looking for Keto Chow recipes, on their website has a ton. And don't forget to use my code, shameless plug. If you go down to my videos, they will have a 10% link for you guys to save 10% on your Keto Chow order. Ninja, okay, yeah. So Tiffany says to use your Ninja, definitely. Hey, that's a healthy craving though. Good job, girl. Yeah, for sure. Rand Can Cook, definitely keep an eye out. That'll probably be posted next week. My next video is what I eat in a day on keto. On Sunday, I'm doing a grocery haul. I mentioned this earlier in the live. So that's my main two videos that are coming this week. Monday, I have mentioned, but I have a pretty exciting video coming that day. I've given a hint. It's only one word, and the one word is pie. That's all I'm saying. You guys you're not going to get it out of me. Yeah, Kristen. Okay, so I have, I just got an ice cream maker off of garage sale, like offline or whatever on Facebook for 10 bucks. And it's an electric one. My daughter actually got me one of the ones that you put ice around, but I found this electric one, so I wanted to give it a try. I just got it today, and I'm gonna make some keto ice cream. So Keto Chow ice cream for dessert with my supper tonight. So you'll probably see that in Friday's video, because that's what I'm recording today. But I can't wait to try it. I haven't had the Keto Chow ice cream yet, so I feel like I'm missing out and kind of late to the game, but definitely want to try it. Yeah, a lot of people love grocery hauls, keto carbs. I always, the problem with me is I forget to record them. So I'll go and get groceries, I'll come home, and then my first instinct is just to put them all away. And then by the time I'm half done putting them all away, I'm like, I forgot to record a video, but I remembered today. Oh, okay, so Rand Can Cook, I do not have any of the savory flavors. The problem is since I live in Canada, I can only order from Switch Grocery. I have ordered once or twice from the States, the Keto Chow like main website, but it's so expensive for shipping, like beyond expensive for shipping. And they have been out of the savory flavors on Switch Grocery for a while. I have never tried any of the savory flavors yet. So I'm hoping soon they'll get a restock of that, or I might just like bite the bullet and just get an order from Keto Chow and just order all of their savory flavors, because I haven't tried anything from the savory flavors. Yeah, Aurora, you do need an ice cream maker. You need to look on your like garage sale or on Facebook or Craigslist or whatever you have. They have them on there. That's where I got mine. Yeah, Alan, you should. You definitely, I think it would be beneficial for you as well too. Because I know you're just doing the keto, you're not doing the high protein, and you would really enjoy Keto Chow for sure. So make sure there's a link on my videos that you can save yourself 10% as well too. It's really good. All the flavors that I've had have been good. I've had the chocolate toffee is my favorite, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, lemon meringue. Like it's all the flavors I've tried are good. Oh, Karen, do you? Nice. I can't wait to try it. I cannot wait to try it. Hi, Carol, Missouri. Yeah, chocolate ice cream, that would be good. I think I'm gonna make strawberry tonight because I have strawberry, chocolate, and mocha. So I think I'm gonna make strawberry tonight. What are you guys' favorite flavors of Keto Chow? Like, is there any kind, I haven't tried all of them, of course, but I definitely want to know your guys' favorite flavor of Keto Chow. Keto Chow slushy? Jerry, please enlighten us. I've never heard of a Keto Chow slushy. Or, yeah, tell us about that. That sounds interesting. Salted caramel. Anything caramel, hands down, is my favorite as well, too. That's always a go-to flavor for me is caramel. I love it. As you guys know, when you watch my videos with my coffee, I always put in caramel. Lately, I'm on a peppermint kick, though, but caramel is always good. Excuse me. Chocolate toffee. That's my favorite too. I haven't tried the orange cream. That would be good though too. The lemon meringue was pretty good. I liked that. I haven't tried, they have a new flavor out, is it caramel macchiato? I think that's what it's called. But everybody's been saying that's their new favorite flavor, so I definitely want to try that because I feel like that would be really good. That would be good as an ice cream, I think. Or I could make the chocolate toffee ice cream tonight, you guys. I'm excited. I hope I don't screw it up. You never know with me. Yeah, orange cream, that would be a good ice cream. Yeah, Brenda, I haven't tried a lot of flavors either, to be honest. It's probably like maybe 6 or 8 flavors, but I like ordering like the single packs just to see if I like it. And then the chocolate toffee, I ordered a big bag because I loved it so much. So I ended up getting a big bag, but I like trying them out to see if I'm going to like it or not. Yeah, Jerry, you need to share that Keto Chow slushy recipe. Everybody's hanging. Yeah, the 2 crazy ketos. That sounds so good. The caramel macchiato. Yum. You know what? I feel like a lot of the Keto Chow, I've never tried the ice cream until like tonight. I'll make sure that I record it. But a lot of people are saying that the Keto Chow ice cream is a lot better than having the shake. But I like the shake for when I go to town, because you guys know that we live about 20 minutes outside of a major city that I have to go to. And I like taking it if I'm doing the drive to town or when I'm traveling. So that's usually when I like having the Keto Chow shakes. They're really, really handy for that. They have all your macros like covered. And I like it with the electrolytes and everything is included. Definitely helps you if you're just starting keto or you're getting back on track. Make sure you're drinking Keto Chow because that will avoid the keto flu. I 100% believe in that for sure. Oh, you did try the root beer, hey? Yeah, I don't know, like I think I would like that as an ice cream just because it probably would remind me of a root beer float. I think that would be really, really good. Oh, thanks, Stephanie. See you. Good night. We'll see you next time. I want to try it with butter too, Kristen. Yes, definitely. I even said when I watched the Keto Chow live, I actually did mention that. And I said that I wanted to make my next Keto Chow shake with butter for sure. But yeah, I love Keto Chow so much. I cannot wait to try the ice cream. I feel like I'm going to like be addicted to the ice cream. And then it's going to be really, really hard on my protein sparing modified fast days to not have that Keto Chow. Like when I get used to something like right now, it's the cinnamon sugar protein sparing modified fast bread that I created. That is my new go-to. I have that every day, no matter if it's high protein or if it's a keto day. I have that bread every day. So when I get hooked on something, I I stick with that. I'm really, like, I'm the type of person that I could eat repetitive things all the time. Like when I was doing keto when I first started, I had a lot of the meals on repeat. I was having the same thing because I knew the macros for those meals as well too. So for me, it was easy to keep on track because I was staying in my macros and I was having the same thing the next day. But I'm just kind of like a creature of habit that way. And it's just easy for me to stay on track. But I feel like that's what's going to happen with the Keto Chow ice cream, you guys. Yeah, butter. Oh, so butter is your favorite. I'm definitely going to have to give that a try. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what they say is to melt the butter. Yeah. And, oh, okay, and the warm water to it. Okay. That's what I'm going to make next time. For sure. I use instant to blend. Keto Chow, it uses soup. The liquid pulse. Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll probably make it in my Ninja as well too. I have a few things that I have to make thanks to you guys. I have to make that chocolate egg pudding that Maria Emmerich. I have that cookbook actually, so I have that recipe. And the Keto Chow ice cream. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Maybe I can have the Keto Chow ice cream on my keto days, and then I'll have the chocolate pudding on my protein sparing modified fast days. That sounds good. Okay, the keto slushy. Girl, I'm going to write this down because this sounds delicious. All right, I'm going to write down your name because that's where I got this recipe from. And 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream with my Keto Chow. I use a half a package of Keto Chow and unflavored almond milk for about 10 ounces. I sit that in the fridge. Okay, wait a minute. How do you make it a slush though? Like, oh, does it just come out, like, do you put it in anything or you just keep it in the fridge? Half a package of Keto Chow. And then I'm allergic to almond milk, so I'd probably use my unsweetened coconut milk. Okay, I'm gonna write this down though, before I lose it. Do you mind if I try that in one of my videos, Jerry? And 10 ounces of milk. Okay, I'm going to try that. Okay, yeah, so she adds ice. Gotcha. Gotcha. After you've let it sit in the fridge, then you take it out and then you add ice to it. Is that what you do, Jerry? Oh, Candy, protein sparing modified fast chocolate pudding into ice cream? What? Do you just put that in the ice cream maker just like as you would like your Keto Chow? This is crazy. Thank you guys so much for all these ideas. Yeah, okay, so the milk so it's not so thick. Oh, thanks, Angie. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here. I'm glad you're liking my videos. Add some skinny syrup to jazz it up, girl. You know it. You know I would be. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, Jerry. Okay, so then you add ice. It wasn't kind of keeping up with your feed. Okay, perfect. I'm going to make that. Let me know, Jerry, if that's okay if I share this on my YouTube channel, just so that I'll mention your name as my subscriber that shared it. But I think that would be great alternative because I could even have that on a protein sparing modified fast day. Yeah, okay. Candy. Yes, I make the protein sparing modified fast pudding, then I refrigerate it, get it really cold, and when I'm ready, I just throw it in the ice maker. Okay, that would be good. I feel like that would be really, really good. I'm gonna try that too, Candy. Is that okay? Thanks, Jerry. Thank you. Yeah, the skinny syrups are awesome. Like, that's what I forgot to do today. I was gonna go and look at Winners, which is like a TJ Maxx, and to see what their fall collection was, if there was any new flavors, because I seen somebody have pumpkin white chocolate skinny syrup. I was like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But I forgot to stop there today. Yeah, the fall, right, Kristen? You got it, girl, the fall flavors. Yeah, see, now you do gotta get an ice cream maker, Aurora. Yeah, see, Rand Can Cook, we're getting so many ideas here. I love it. Yeah, I bought a few last Christmas as well too. Mommy Does Keto. That's when I stocked up. There's actually a few that I haven't even opened yet that I need to taste. Yeah, Christmas cookie is so good. I think you commented on one of my videos when I showed my collection. The Christmas cookie is pretty good. Oh, Angie, no. The first batch of your protein spray modified fast bread tasted like styrofoam. Sometimes, have you tried it the next day? Because some people will have better luck the next day with how it tastes. I don't get that from my bread with the recipe that I use. There's a ton of recipes out there right now for this protein sparing modified fast bread, but I don't get that. Even instantly, like the cinnamon sugar bread that I created, I have that like right away when it's still warm because I love it so much and it tastes delicious. So, what recipe are you using, Angie? Yeah, you're gonna have to, hopefully that Christmas cookie will be out again. Mommy Does Keto, you can stock up. Thanks, Jerry. Red heart. Okay, Candy. Candy, FYI, much better freshly made. Gets hard in the freezer, but you can let it sit out for a bit. That would be good. Yeah, that's how I like my ice cream anyways. I like a little bit softer. I don't have sensitive teeth or anything, but I just like soft ice cream better. Oh, Phil, you crack me up. He was commenting on the the pudding. He said first time he had the same issue with getting it all well mixed in. Didn't try it again. Second time around, I whipped those egg whites like they owed me money. Made all the difference. Oh, that was the bread. Sorry, not the egg whites. It was the protein sparing modified fast bread. Yeah, I do. I whip the heck out of mine as well too, Phil. I really, really do. Oh, Phil, you crack me up. That was good. I also found that toasting helps. Anybody else? I only toasted bread once and I wasn't a fan. I haven't tried toasting my cinnamon swirl bread or anything else, but I don't know. That was like the first recipe that I tried when I toasted it, and I've tweaked my recipe since then. I always have the one that I use in my description on my videos. I think that would be a little bit better because the problem with what I was having when I toasted my protein sparing modified fast bread, it was dry to begin with. The recipe that I first used was really dry. Now that I have adapted it, I use a little less egg white protein powder and it tastes like real bread to me anyways. It tastes like real bread. So I think that would be the difference. When I toast it, it won't be so dry. Like I pretty much need a drink as soon as I take a bite of the toasted bread when I tried it. But now I think it'll be a little bit different. So definitely want to give that a try again. Peanut butter chocolate. Raspberry cheesecake is good as well too. Yes, love that, Jerry. Mocha is really, really good. Okay, Angie asked, is anybody using Hellmann's mayonnaise for the protein sparing modified bread for moisture? So I have a little tidbit. Today when I went grocery shopping, I found Hellmann's half the fat mayonnaise. And that's what I'm going to be using on my protein sparing modified fast days for my sandwiches, because I'm not a huge mustard fan, but I need something. I can't just have bread and ham or whatever lean meat that I'm having as a sandwich. So I found that, and 1 tablespoon is 4 I believe it's 4 grams of fat, which definitely works into my macros. Hopefully it works into yours, but I found that at the grocery store today. So hopefully you can find something like that. It's half the fat, Hellmann's brand. Hellmann's is the way to go. That's the only kind of brand that I like. Yeah, some people are saying to add 2 egg yolks for moisture. I've heard that as well too. But Angie, have you commented yet on what recipe you're using? Like maybe try cutting down on the egg white protein powder as well too. Whatever recipe you're using, I found that that made a huge difference with mine. Yeah, the French toast with the protein sparing modified fast bread is absolutely amazing. I say it's so good. That's why I still will have it on my keto days, and even throughout maintenance, I definitely still will. No, I don't get Dukes in Canada. Ran Can Cook. Oh, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I'm so glad you made it as well, too. Thank you so much. Sorry, but Ran Can Cook, I don't get Dukes in Canada. The only other one that I get is the Chosen Foods I've seen at Costco, but okay, I don't know if I'm just cheap, but the Chosen Foods mayonnaise is like 1/3 of the size of the Hellmann's at Costco, and it's over double the price. So I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. I've always used Hellmann's throughout my whole entire journey. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just cheap. I don't know. Yeah, that tip really helps for adding the half fat. Hopefully you can find some. Yeah, Aurora, I would try the egg white powder, just using a little bit less. Depending if you're using a cup, try 3/4 of a cup first. I only use in my bread, I only use 1/3 of a cup in my bread, and it tastes amazing. So some recipes call for a whole cup, and that was my first recipe that I tried over a month ago, and it was really dry. It was still good, but it was dry. Yeah, Candy. Somebody had said to try the French toast with my cinnamon bread as well. I think it was Karen, if she's still on here. But that's a great idea. That would be so good. That's a great idea for an upcoming like meal as well too. Okay, keto carbs, 6 large eggs, half a cup. Oh, so you can use whey protein for this bread? Is that right? Keto carbs? I didn't know if you could or not. Somebody said that you couldn't. Steve on Serious Keto has a good video on making your own mayo. Oh, I follow him. Steve on Serious Keto is really good. He has a lot of informative videos as well too. Love his channel. I will check that out for sure. Yeah. I wish I could get Duke's, Lisa. But Hellmann's has always been really good. Like I said, that's what I've been using like throughout my whole journey. So it's been good. And I like it. Like I said, maybe I'm just cheap, but like I kind of do like dirty-ish still keto, and even throughout my whole weight loss journey, I've been doing it. So, and it's been fine. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person that is going to keep 100% things clean. I get that with my meats. I always think about it maybe that way. Like some people do it in their packaged foods, like their mayo or their jam or whatever, and get really clean ingredients. I kind of do the opposite. I get my meats from like our elk and deer that we butcher and that we have all year round. And then I kind of go with like the dirty-ish things like the Hellmann's mayo. And it works. You know what I mean? I think everybody's different for that. Yeah, it does. With a hand blender and even with a stand mixer, it usually takes about 5 to 7 minutes with a stand mixer. I really beat those egg whites as well too. So Angie, yeah, I've added a little bit of, so in my recipe that I have now, I've actually tweaked it to my liking, and that's the recipe that I share in my description on my channel. And I add nutritional yeast, and I also add, it's about or 1/8 of a teaspoon of active yeast. And those are the additives that I put in there, and it gives it more of a bread flavoring. I haven't tried any garlic or onion like bread, putting that in my bread, but I have used those for my like pull away pizza bread or my garlic cheese bread. So good. So yeah, it's just, you know what, there's so many recipes out there, you guys. You just have to kind of try them and tweak them out for yourself. Yeah, that's what I use too, Aurora. I use 1/3 of a cup of egg white protein powder and 1 cup of egg whites. Yeah. 1 carton of egg whites and 2 egg whites from eggs blend. 4 tablespoons of the egg protein powder, salt, allulose. See, I can't get allulose here in Canada. It's really, really hard to find. That's why I don't include it in my recipe. What's notch? Notch? Nooch? I'm not sure what that is. Xanthan gum, active dry yeast. Yeah, that's a pretty good recipe. Yeah, definitely active dry. Yeah, I think the only thing that I add is the, instead of the allulose, I use the powdered swerve because I can't get allulose here. Oh, okay. I was going to say, and I also add nutritional yeast, but that's what nutritional yeast is. Never mind. Yeah, I want to try the 2 egg yolks, I think. Everybody's been saying that that makes a world of difference as well, too. So I'm definitely going to try that. Yeah, Phil, everybody is going to be thinking of that when they're making their bread. How weird is that? I'm going to be thinking of Phil when I make my bread. Yeah. 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 So you guys, you know what? You just have to definitely try your own recipes and make your own additives. It took me probably like, all of the loaves that I made were good, but it definitely takes a little bit of tweaking. Now, what I like to do with my protein sparing modified fast breads is I like to make them into other things. Rarely do I just have it as plain white bread. Right? I usually have it with something. So like I said, I'm addicted to the cinnamon swirl bread right now. I have that every day. And you guys have seen all the recipes that I've shared on my YouTube channel with the pizza pull-away bread, the cheese garlic pull-away bread, the monkey bread. Like, those are all amazing. And now that I have a lower fat cheese, I can start making that on my protein sparing modified fast days as well. I feel like the bread, I'll be honest, I feel like the bread doesn't have any taste, which is fine for a sandwich. I can add my mayo, I can add my meat, because I feel like even regular bread, like non-keto regular bread, tastes like nothing to me. Like, it has no flavor. So I feel like this bread doesn't have any flavor. So that's why I kind of have my bread when I add more things in it. So like even a little bit of butter, or like you say, even garlic or onion powder, just to add and give some sort of flavor, it definitely changes the bread. So if you haven't tried that as well and you're just having still the plain bread, tweak it a little bit, try some of the recipes that I share on my YouTube channel, which are absolutely delicious. I don't know, have any of you tried any of those, like the monkey bread, the garlic pull-away bread, or the pizza pull-away bread? Have you guys tried that? I just want to make it all the time. Yeah, the ketogenic woman, Anita, she has found Canadian allulose, and I just noticed, I just watched her video yesterday that she has a link. So I told her I'm definitely going to be ordering some from her. Allulose on Amazon, Mommy Does Keto, it's hit and miss. It's not all the time. It runs out of stock really, really fast. But I know that Anita from Ketogenic Woman, she has a link now. So hopefully it's reasonably priced, and we'll see if I can order it. So yeah, I've had bread and butter. It's really, really good. But then once again, that's a keto day. You know what I mean? Like, I can add a lot of things to the bread on a keto day. It's just kind of the protein sparing modified fast days. And I think that's why I'm so addicted to the cinnamon swirl bread, because it's so good and so flavorful. Lisa, I tried your recipe exactly and really liking it. I added garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and a little rosemary. That sounds delicious. I'm so glad you like it, Lisa. That's awesome. It's so good, isn't it? Like, I don't think people, like, when I go on YouTube and I actually taste something and it's just like amazing. I don't know if people that know me, they're like, oh yeah, Janet really likes this bread. But I think other people are like, is it really good, or is it just because she's on YouTube? No, it's because it's really good. If I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't eat it and I would probably spout it out right away, because that's just what I do. If I don't like something, it's not worth the calories to eat it, you guys. Kristen, I love all of them. I love all your recipes. Awesome. Thank you so much. And you tried all of them. That's awesome. Aurora, Janet, have you tried Maria's cinnamon rolls? I'm hooked. I have not tried her cinnamon rolls. There's just so many thoughts right now of me with recipes that I'm trying to like catch up on my own thoughts and create these recipes before I start making like other things. But I definitely want to make those. Keto Carnivore-ish Chris, she's actually from Alberta as well too, and she has another cinnamon bun recipe that's on her channel that I keep on meaning to try as well too. So I have to definitely try both of those. I love cinnamon buns. That's why I came up with the monkey bread, because I was like, you know what, this would be delicious as monkey bread, have the icing on it and everything, and it's so good, so good. Yeah. The cinnamon, yeah, the cinnamon bread is so good. I eat it every day as well too. I'm so glad that you love that recipe. I like it because I can have it on both days. That's why I love that recipe. So I feel like it really, really changes my protein sparing modified fast days for the better. Yeah, so good. Also the monkey bread. Oh yeah, so good. Yeah, that's where I got like my pizza pull away bread is where I got it from Anita on the ketogenic woman. That's where I got that recipe, and I do have all of her information listed down below on that video. She's amazing with the recipes that she comes up. Oh, it did, Jerry. So you might maybe just cook it a little bit longer, maybe, Jerry. Did you leave it in the oven with it closed for 10 minutes with the oven off? Because I know I did that once by mistake, and I cooked it and everything, and then I was so excited I just took it out of the oven and it was so soft, and I needed to leave it in the oven for 10 minutes with the oven off after you're cooking any of those breads, like the pull away breads that I make. Or as you just mean that, maybe you mean that that's a good thing. Yeah, Lisa, try the monkey bread. Oh yeah, you were having some sort of function this weekend, weren't you, Lisa, that you were gonna make it? I'm so excited for you to try it. Let me know. Comment on any video after you make it, and let me know how you like it. Yeah, I need to try her feta burgers. They look delicious. So if you're not following Ketogenic Woman, she has a lot of followers. She's amazing. But she has this feta burger recipe that she made, and it looks so good for your protein sparing modified fast days. So really, really good. Make sure you look it up and give them a try. I still need to try them. That's another recipe. I need to make a list of recipes that I need to try. Yeah, mention the rolls because I know, I definitely have a love for cinnamon. You watched that video, didn't you, Aurora, when I was like putting a little bit of cinnamon and then I set it down and mixed it up and I'm like, you know what? Let's add a little bit more cinnamon, shall we? Yeah, Lisa, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, Ran can cook. Definitely try it. Let me know in the comments as well too. I always like hearing feedback because and I'm the same with my family. I'm so bad because of course what I make for them, I can't eat, right? So I'm always like, is it good? Like, tell me, do you like it? Like, if you like it, I'll make it again. And if you don't, then I'm not going to make it again. So like, give me your feedback. So something that I might like and I share a recipe, I love hearing the feedback, whether it's positive or negative. I can take the negative. I just want to hear back, like, the feedback, whether it's good or bad, to know that I'm making good recipes, you know what I mean? And to kind of do spin off of that, right? So let me know. I always love hearing you guys, even if it's on a random video, we're not even talking about a protein day, just comment and say, hey, Janet, I tried your monkey bread and it was amazing. Or, hey, Janet, I tried your monkey bread and it was disgusting. You're not going to say that though, because it's so good. Okay, so Jerry, that's what you meant. Yeah, you left it in the oven. It was soft and it was like good. Okay, I thought you meant it was just like too soft, right? Yeah, mommy does keto. You definitely need to try that recipe. It is life changing. I'm telling you, it's so good. Yeah, Anita does follow me. She does. We're actually, well, I shouldn't say we're good friends, but we're internet friends and we talk quite a bit actually. She's so sweet. I love her. Yeah, so Ran Can Cook, the ketogenic woman, is who makes the feta burgers. Her name is Anita. She actually lives in Canada as well too, just on the West Coast. And she is the one who makes the feta burgers. Yeah. Yeah, she comes up with so many recipes. Yeah, I was just going to say that, Ran Can Cook, because I said she is very, very helpful for protein sparing modified fast days. I feel like, and even sometimes on my channel, I feel like I'm sharing a lot of recipes, but those are the days that I struggle with what to eat because, you know, like I said before on my live, like it kind of gets a little bit boring just having lean meat. Like, what am I going to have today? Okay, I'm going to have some lean, like ground meat, and I'm going to have some lean steak, or I'm going to have some lean ham. You know, like there's not many options when you're trying to work in your macros. And that's why I feel like on protein sparing modified fast days, if I can create something to help you get through those days and to have ideas throughout the week, because 3 days, like you're doing half keto, half high protein. Like for me, I like having those ideas. And Anita on Ketogenic Woman shares a lot ideas. She has a pulled pork. She has a pulled pork pizza in order to make with your leftovers, like all for protein sparing modified fast days. And her latest video, she actually has, it's called a poke cake, and it's for protein sparing modified fast days. Like she shares a ton and creates a ton of recipes. Love, love, love her channel. Yeah. I know, right? Like, just tell me if you like it or not, right, Aurora? Like, it's okay. It's nothing fantastic. Like, should I make it again or no? Just let me know. I won't be hurt by it. But guess what? If they don't like it, I'm still going to make it again if they don't tell me. All right, you guys. All right, so I think that's going to be the end of the live tonight, you guys. It has been over an hour and a half, and like I said, I can talk all night, right? So, but thank you so much for joining me on my live, you guys. I really appreciate it dearly. I feel like now that I got this first one out of the way, that I'll definitely be doing another one, and I'm just glad it worked out this time, because unfortunately the last live that I had, I couldn't get things to work at all. I don't know, it was like an account, because on YouTube you have to kind of do another account to start a live, and that needed to be verified in 24 hours. And here's me like literally 2 hours before the live, and I was kind of hooped. So thank you so much for being here tonight, and I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you, Lisa. And thank you, Ran Can Cook, Kristen. You guys are all absolutely all the best. So I thank you so much for being here. And make sure, if you haven't watched my video today, it has gone live. And stay tuned for that recipe on Monday. You guys will not be disappointed. So have a great rest of the week, you guys, and we will see you guys soon. Love you all.